Prince Harry speaking out in a really revealing new interview.
You didn't believe she was dead?
I just refused to accept that she was gone. Part of, she would never do this to us, but also part of, maybe this is all part of a plan. I think she would be sad. I think she'd be looking at it long term, to know that there are certain things that we need to go through to be able to heal the relationship.
Do you remember the popular tragic car crash that happened in the Pont de l'Alma tunnel?
Thursday marks 20 years since Princess Diana was killed in a car crash inside a Paris tunnel.
Yes, we're talking about the one that claimed the life of Princess Diana. Do you know the incident has been shrouded in mystery and speculation? Well, not anymore, as the truth has finally been revealed, and it has been all we have been suspecting about. Prince Harry's revelation about his mother, Princess Diana, has stunned the world. In an unexpected move, he confirmed the long-standing theories suggesting her tragic death was not an accident, but an orchestrated inside job.
Shocking allegations about Princess Diana's death. Authorities now reviewing the new and sensational claim that she was actually murdered by the British government.
This admission has sent shockwaves globally, igniting debates and discussions everywhere. Stay with us as we delve into one of the most heart-wrenching events in modern royal history: the impact of Prince Harry's revelation. The British royal family, already under intense scrutiny and criticism for various reasons over the years, is now faced with a new wave of skepticism and distrust, with the public and media frequently asking several questions such as, how far does the involvement of the establishment go, and to what length they would go to protect their interest? The idea that a member of the royal family could be targeted in such a manner by those living within the same circle is deeply unsettling if we're to be unbiased about it, and this act raises ethical and moral questions about the length power can corrupt.
With Prince Harry's tell-all memoir dominating headlines, it's hard not to wonder if the royals can survive the latest scathing attack.
However, Harry's revelation challenges the narrative that has been upheld for decades. The official story had initially provided a sense of closure, although it was a painful one to the millions of people who mourned the late Princess Diana. With Harry's new information, the public is forced to revisit and reassess their understanding of the events. It was a jarring experience, as many had come to terms with the tragedy based on the information that was previously available. Well, that was the case until recent times. Now they are confronted with the possibility that there was a deliberate and malicious intent behind the loss of a figure who was not only a royal icon, but also a humanitarian and a beloved public personality. But wait, there is more to Harry's revelation.
Prince Harry says he held on to hope that Princess Diana was secretly still alive, long after her passing.
Harry's admission didn't just come at the cost of revealing the truth behind Princess Diana. He also used the medium to express concerns about his personal life and the struggles he has been going through within the royal family. Harry is known for his willingness to speak out. Harry has always been seen as a rebel, a person who is unafraid to challenge the status quo, especially his decision to break away from the royal family and relocate to the United States with his wife Meghan Markle was simply a clear indication of his desire to forge his path.
A royal reversal from Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. They are stepping back from senior roles in the royal family. Harry and Meghan say they will work to become financially independent.
From Harry's revelations, it is evident that his actions were driven not just by personal choice, but also by a deep-seated to uncover and confront the truth about his mother's death. Even though his relationship with the media is complex, Harry is looking to set things right. So what are the revelations about Princess Diana Harry seems to know about? And is this move the preferred option for Harry? Then pay attention if you care to know more. The world's reaction to Prince Harry's revelation has been one of shock and disbelief. The whole world is talking about it. Social media is in a frenzy state, with each user to their own opinion, debates, discussions, and expression of their outrage and sorrow. Princess Diana was loved by everyone, and when the news about her passing in that crash, it sent everyone into a cold state as they mourned her.
As dawn breaks on the day of Princess Diana's funeral, the crowds are already gathering on the streets of London. 20,000 extra policemen and women have been drafted in to monitor the crowds.
Prince Harry's statement could potentially prompt a reinvestigation into Princess Diana's death, and if those responsible are found wanting, the public isn't looking for this case to be taken lightly. We don't care how powerful or influential whoever is responsible for this may be. They can't go unpunished. One user said, "Princess Diana was an icon, admired and beloved by millions around the world. Her humanitarian work and compassionate nature endeared her to people far beyond the confines of the British Commonwealth. So the revelation about her death, being an orchestrated act and not an accident, will undoubtedly shock and dismay her global admirers, and can even lead to international calls for justice by countries with close ties to the British monarchy, such as Australia, Canada, and New Zealand." For historians and scholars, Prince Harry's admission opens up new avenues for research and analysis. The historic analysis surrounding Princess Diana's death will have to be reassessed in light of this new information. Researchers, investigators, journalists, media personnel, and the public might likely want to delve into this ongoing situation, which looks bad for the British royal family. It won't be news when researchers choose to delve into archives, conduct interviews, and re-examine existing evidence in attempts to piece together a more accurate and complete picture of the events leading up to her death.
We're taking photographs of her dying on the back seat, and then those photographs made their way back to news desks in this country.
This scholarly work will be crucial in separating facts from rumors and ensuring that the historical record reflects the truth. Most likely, educational institutions may incorporate this case into their curricula, as this revelation provides an opportunity to discuss critical themes such as justice, ethics, and overall power. So, don't be surprised when you come across this topic in perhaps one of your history or political science classes when your tutor decides to talk about the history of Princess Diana, the stories behind her death, and what led to it. Was it an accident, just as it has been painted? Or was Prince Harry right when he brought it out open and to the public, claiming that her death was carefully planned and orchestrated?
Today's revelations may not add to the evidence, but certainly add to the intrigue. Her chilling prediction reads, "This particular phase in my life is the most dangerous."
However, it might seem you should put it at the back of your mind that you saw it first. Hence, another reason why you should subscribe to our channels to always keep you posted and informed about trending topics. Now, back to our discussion. Prince Harry's journey is emblematic of a broader struggle for truth and justice. His guile to speak out, even though he is quite familiar with the consequences, highlights his integrity. Prince Harry's action will serve in history as a powerful example for others, encouraging them to stand up for what is right, even when is difficult or dangerous. At the end of the day, what matters is doing the right thing. And as for the royal family, the fallout from this revelation will be a significant challenge. The institution might need to navigate a complex and hostile landscape, trying to balance the need to protect members from within the royal family and safeguard their legacy. As for the relationship between Prince Harry and his family, well, it has already been strained, especially with the conflict going on between him and King Charles. With this new admission and revelation, it is impossible to avoid the fact that the entire royal family will likely face further challenges. Speaking of the conflict between Harry and King Charles,
King Charles is reportedly open to a truce with his estranged son, Prince Harry, after receiving what's been described as religious.
well, there's one find we have made, and we're sure it'll keep you watching. The next scene has the details. Prince Harry, revelation about King Charles. Prince Harry has revealed a shocking truth about his father, King Charles. These revelations from Harry were shared during a candid interview, have sparked intense debate, and shed new light on the complexity going on within the royal family. Prince Harry has been increasingly vocal ever since distancing himself from the royal family. In his interview, Harry didn't hold back when discussing his relationship with King Charles. He openly discussed the challenges he faced growing up, the difficulty he faced after his mother, Princess Diana, and how he has been under intense scrutiny and expectations, all because he was born from a royal cloth. Harry went into details, talking about the moments that strained their father-to-son relationship. One of the most shocking truths Harry revealed revolved around King Charles's approach to parenting and the emotional toll it took on him, especially after his mother's death. So, what exactly did King Charles do? And how severe was it that Harry had to delve into revealing it to the public? Shouldn't Harry have chosen to fix things internally? Let's find out Harry's reasons.
I love my father, I love my brother, I love my family. I always do. Nothing of what I've done in this book or otherwise has ever been any intention to harm them or hurt them.
In 1981, King Charles got married to Lady Diana. It was a memorable ceremony watched by millions all around the world, and it revolved solemnly around Lady Diana. Why? Well, Lady Diana had what we could refer to as being likable. Even without her status as a princess, people were always fond of her. And when her marriage to King Charles took place, the public couldn't hold themselves as they fell in love with the beautiful and seemingly perfect princess. The couple added to the joy of their marriage. In 3 years, they had 2 children, Prince William and Prince Harry. Unfortunately, within 5 years, the marriage, which was remembered as a memorable one, began to show signs of strain. What exactly prompted this? It seemed like Charles and Diana weren't that compatible after all, as it became increasingly apparent by their significant age difference of over a decade. Now that is a lot of age difference. But this isn't the first time we've witnessed marriage with such a huge difference. So why could this couple not move past this minor problem and look beyond age, focusing on their 2 kids? Charles was known for being reserved, while Diana is more spontaneous. So perhaps this could be another reason the pair were becoming incompatible as time went on. 5 years later, after their marriage, King Charles did the unthinkable. He went on and began an affair with Camilla Parker Bowles.
Charles and Camilla began their long affair in October 1972 after an evening out at the exclusive London club Annabelle's in the heart of Mayfair.
The bizarre thing is that the pair relationship has been in existence long before his marriage with Diana. It didn't take long for such a public figure like Charles and Diana to have their marital problems out in public. As the year came to an end, the media was all in their business. Questions were asked and fingers were pointed at Charles. If he knew he was still in love with Camilla, then why did he go ahead and get married to Diana, and even had 2 kids with her? This was all too much for Diana to bear. So in 1992, the pair separated. Despite the divorce, Charles and Diana agreed to share custody of their 2 sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Unfortunately, on August 31 in 1997, Diana was killed in a car crash in Paris. For Charles, this was a difficult period, as he had to manage his grief while also supporting his sons. Both of them were young at that time. Prince William was just 15, while Prince Harry was just 12. When the news got out about Diana's death, It sent millions into a sorrow state. Over the years, Harry's relationship with his father has been marked by both closeness and tension, shaped by the tragedy of Diana's death and the indifference between him and Charles. Years later, Harry revealed a book, Spare.
Publishers say over 400,000 copies of Prince Harry's autobiography, Spare, have been sold across the UK in its first day.
The book revolved around Harry's personal life and his complicated relationship with his brother and father. The book title has a story behind it, and you'd be shocked to hear the reason. Let's find out why. The title Spare is a reference to a remark made by no other but King Charles himself to his late wife just after Harry's birth. Charles made a comment shut after Harry was born, saying, "Now you have given me an heir and a spare. My work is done." This comment from Charles was strictly due to his obsession of producing an heir to the throne, which oftentimes the second child are often seen as a backup. The memoir also addresses Harry's relationship with his father. Nothing Unforgettable Memories, where he felt unsupported. Despite his attempts to connect with his father, Harry often felt overshadowed by the remark placed on him